What's going on, y'all? We back in the building. I hope that y'all had a great 4th of July. I know I did. I relaxed. I ran errands. I got a lot of things done. So I am extremely excited to talk to you guys today. My apologies for being late. I thought I set this for 11:30, but I actually set it for 11:15. So my bad on that. But thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around. Let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. And for those of you guys who are very much into the hit it and quit it, I will be putting the timestamps in the video a bit later. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all let me know where you guys are watching from when you come into the room. I see y'all. I'm highlighting as many people as possible. Just a couple of things real quick. Listen, y'all, make sure you tap in the link in the description. Get into this Thailand trip. We are headed to Thailand on March 1st through the 7th, y'all. March 1st through the 7th. It is going to be a nice Ponderosa down to the Thailand, okay? If you guys have never been to Thailand, drop a Thailand in the chat. Let us know if you are interested in going. Now, we have just a few more spots left for early enrollment. And then it's on and popping, y'all. It's on and popping. So listen, make sure you guys tap in, tune in for that. And also click the links below that so you guys can also get in on the membership community. I will be doing a special live community event the day before my birthday. So make sure you guys are all locked in for that. All right, so listen. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and address something that took me by surprise and sent me into a little bit. Hey, thank you, Crystal. I'm definitely going down to the Thailand party with you. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Rhonda says, never been out of the country, but working on that real soon. Yes, it's time to do the doggone thing. I want to just address really quickly. I did not talk about this over the past couple of days because I didn't even know how to process it. So, we unfortunately lost Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member Kiki Jabbar the other day. And yeah, it took me for a loop, y'all. It took me for a loop. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, having interviewed her and had a conversation with her, offline after our interview and just kind of replaying some of those thoughts in my mind, it was just very difficult for me to hop back online and, do another video. So I had to take a little mental break for myself. So, I just want to send some love to, anybody who may be having a hard time processing this, and especially the, Scott family as they go through this. So, just wanted to say and acknowledge that, acknowledge the family, as well as just say rest in power, Kiki. That's really as much as I can really dive into it, just to be very, very real with you guys. But I did want to acknowledge that. So prayers out to the family, to the cast. I know that they are greatly affected by this as well. The production team, everybody involved. I'm sure that it has taken a lot of people for a loop. So just be gentle with people as they go through this, y'all, because it's difficult. All right. So with that being said, let's get into a little bit of mess. Okay, it's a little bit of the mess, the hot topics, what's going on out there in the world of reality TV. Okay, because it's about to be a lot that pops off this month with several shows coming back. We've got new premieres. I don't know if you guys have been tapping into College Hill, but College Hill is actually very, very funny. I watched the first 2 episodes. Very funny indeed. So be sure to tune in for that. We've got OC coming up. We have got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta coming back, and we've got Basketball Wives on right now. And Jersey is probably about to wrap up within the next couple of weeks as well. And of course, Love and Marriage Huntsville is still on. With that being said, we need to talk about some Potomac news, y'all. So let's get into this. Now, TV Deets came out with the exclusive that Deborah files a $7 million counterclaim against the villain, Kiana Stewart, in a lawsuit over the season 8 Real Housewives of Potomac brawl. Okay. So let's get into what they have to say. Shout out to TV Deets for this exclusive. It came out, I think, yesterday. Again, it was 4th of July. I wasn't trying to do no video yesterday. I wasn't trying to do no work. So here's what's going on. Deborah is basically alleging that Kiana orchestrated the fight at Ashley Darby and Giselle's GNA launch. Okay, this is according to the court documents. Now, according to this, it says Kiana is the real villain. In the reality drama she has brought before the court, Miss Stewart is not the victim. In fact, she's the villain. In the true story, Miss Stewart is not the protagonist. She's the antagonist. The facts will show that Miss Stewart, with her insatiable desire to be known, orchestrated all the events outlined in her own complaint. And in this counter complaint, and in the end, the court will see, indeed, the country will see that Miss Williams is the innocent party who has been severely damaged by Miss Stewart. Now, one could definitely argue that both of the ladies would perhaps be interested in the fame that comes along with reality television, because the moment you sign up to do it is the moment that you have decided that you too want the fame that comes along with it. So I just found that very interesting, as well as the fact that I don't know who started it, but it definitely seemed like Kiana suffered the most physically as a result of this altercation. So I don't know. Let's continue on. So it says that while Kiana is seeking a shocking $10 million in the case, which I did think was a lot. But maybe people, when they sue, they need to go above and beyond what they actually feel like they would really get, in order to, get the amount that they really want. I don't know how the suing of it all works. Y'all have to let me know in the chat how it works. I ain't never sued nobody. I don't want to sue nobody. I ain't trying to be into the lawsuits. But I do watch a lot of Law and Order. Okay. So I'm like a hood lawyer. Okay. I'm Sherlock Homeboy by day, hood attorney by night. Woo. Talk that talk says you gotta sue high. Wait, y'all comments are taking me out. Lord Flawless says I smell an old stale Corona with this lawsuit. Ooh, yes, baby. I'm the hood lawyer, the hood attorney at your services. Call me Richie Skye Esquire at your service. Now I can't charge you because but you could definitely donate. I ain't guarantee you I'm gonna get you out of jail or nothing like that, but I'll show up for you. Anyway, let's continue. This ain't funny. Anyway, Deborah is being slightly more reasonable with her counterclaim. According to the docs, okay, the guest star is looking for $3 million plus punitive damages plus interest and costs for the assault and battery in response to count 1, assault and battery. Now, when it comes to count 2, intentional infliction of emotional distress, Deborah is seeking a judgment in the amount of $3 million plus fees, but is also looking for $1 million and costs for defamation, totaling a cool $7 million, give or take. Okay. Yeah. So that's going on in Potomac. Show enough. Show enough. Show enough. Okay. Um, y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, does either one of these ladies have a case? Does either one of these ladies have a leg to stand on in the court of law? I mean, here's the thing. I feel like I don't know. See, I feel like if you find yourself in it's hard to say because I wasn't there. If I was there, I'd be able to tell you guys a little bit better what I felt about it. But at the end of the day, I mean, I can understand Kiana probably suing for, the injuries she has sustained at the hospital, and having to go to the hospital. So I do feel like the only thing left for Deborah to do is countersuit based on what my limited knowledge of the law. Again, my hood law degree, which comes courtesy of law and watching Law and Order, tells me that she probably needed to countersue in order to even this all out, right? I don't know. All I know is that none of it is really worth fighting over at the end of the day. I mean, you know, these type of situations to me, like fame ain't really it. You can't like fame ain't really worth all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. It's not. It's not. The juice is not worth the squeeze. And the fact of the matter is, at the time that this happened, neither one of these ladies were actually full-time cast members on the show. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's very weird to me. Espar says, I think the judge will say both sides were at fault and send them home the same way they came. Happy. I mean, that's kind of what I feel like as well. Yeah, better call Matlock. Better call Matlock. And thank you for that super chat. All right. Grown woman, don't try me says the ambulance and emergency room charges can be extremely high insurance. Yeah. Don't it cost what about $1,000 or something like that for an ambulance? I don't know. Anyway, don't get me started because I don't have my medical degree because I stopped watching ER and Grey's Anatomy a long time ago. So I gave up on that. Meanwhile, the Real Housewives of Potomac were filming their season 9 cast trip down to the Panama. Okay, now Panama, all right, is I believe in the Central America. Yes. hmm Now at least they out of the country. Okay. Um. Wait. Let me look. Where is that at on the map? Yes. The Central America. Yes. So at least they out of the country, right? Now, these again, shout out to TV Deets and shout out to Only Sherbert on Reddit for capturing these pics of the ladies. We can see what appears to be Karen, I believe, probably Wendy and Jazzy and Giselle rounding up in the back. I'm interested to see what they bring this season. Potomac has the potential to be funny. So I hope that they lean into that more than they do the gotcha of your husband was doing this, your husband was doing that, you cheating on so and so. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about that unless it's true. But even then, I feel like it serves as better drama when it comes from the person themselves versus someone on the sidelines who is trying to out them. So I think if they steer clear of that type of drama, then Potomac season 9 has the potential to bring the show back to what I feel like it used to be. Mo walk, girl, get off my back now, baby. Better than Austin. Martine says, I watched The Resident, so I have a medical degree. The amber lamp's expensive. Now, Penelope, I ain't never been to the Panama. Penelope says Panama don't give luxury though. Well, at least again, it's kind of out of the country. Okay. Um Ness Smith says I graduated from Law and Order Academy. I did my understudy at ER, and now I'm getting my master's at Grays and interning at Chicago MD. Baby, you on the move? That's what I'm called. That's what we call motion. Okay. Okay. Now, when you juxtapose this with where I heard Married to Medicine has gone for their cast trip. Now, I can't say because I am sworn to secrecy, okay? But when I tell you I was mad, I'm okay, like, ooh, I was mad. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, Jania comes to us with a different perspective and says, I honeymooned in Panama. It's actually beautiful. I believe it to be beautiful as well. It's one of those places that I feel like, I definitely want to go and venture into. You know what I'm saying? So Panama versus where Married to Medicine went to, and I'm going to definitely have to give the cast trip award to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, I didn't say it. Okay. But my boo did. Okay. Let's get into it. Porsha and Drew. What's going on with Porsha and Drew? Let's talk about it. Okay. So it looks like Porsha and Drew have unfollowed each other. All right. Now, I don't know why, to be very real with you. What I do know is this, okay? We have unfortunately lost Kenya Moore. So the two ladies who have been there the longest, Porsha and Drew, may now actually serve as the anchors for this show. Which I'm not mad at, okay? Let me tell you why. I'm not mad at this. I feel like they are around a similar age range, okay? And so I feel like if the goal was to skew the show younger, then this is actually probably a good thing because we need to mix things up. But the issue that someone says that I love when I see it, okay, is someone says, "Dang, Drew, how you F up the hair connect?" Because you guys know Drew had been doing a lot of, promo for the Go Naked. Okay? The Go Naked. All right? So it's interesting, and it will be interesting to see how this plays out moving forward. Now, here's the thing. Drew can always find another hair connect, okay? If you chime in the chat if you got a hair, if you sell bundles, okay? Chime down in the chat if you sell bundles. I'm sure somebody on this live sell bundles, okay? If you sell the bundles, chime down in the chat. Just type bundles, okay? Type the bundles. Type them. Type bundles, okay? Because if this is really happening, then Drew will need some more bundles, okay? Who's selling bundles? Let us know. Chat, let us know who's selling bundles. We need to get Drew another bundles connect. Jania sells bundles. Or is Jania, is you laughing? Or put your bundle plug, okay? Put your bundle plug in the chat. Okay, put your bundle plug in the chatterization, and that way, if Drew happens to see this video, you know where you can go get your replacement. Go naked. Okay. Now, unfortunately for y'all, I don't sell bundles. Okay, I don't sell bundles. But I can definitely highlight somebody. Okay, now D'Amica show who sell bundles. Penelope says Timu sells bundles. Well, there you go. Shein. Logan says Shein. Okay. Amazon. Okay. Yes, human hair only. Ashley, human hair only. Okay. Mickey says Millionaire hair and lashes. Drew, Millionaire hair and lashes. Get your bundles there. All right. You don't have to rely only on Go Naked for your bundles. Okay. Because not only can you get them from Amazon, you can get them from the Temu. Okay. And Karen Huger sells the bundles too. I think she does because she what is it called? Something I forget what the Karen thing is called. Alibaba. Okay. Candace sells the bundles. All right. Walmart sells a ponytail. Now, Lakia, is this the ponytail that you slap onto your head? Because I don't like those. We don't want that mall ponytail. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not that mall ponytail that you done slapped up on there that don't been more look like it came from sprouted from your head. Okay. All right. Oh, Natty says she is endorsing another brand now. Checked it out on her gram. Well, boom. There you go. There you go. Jennifer Williams sells the bundles. Okay. Jennifer Williams. Dr. Heavenly's got her hair store. Get your bundles there. You go to her for the dentistry. You can go to her for some hair. Okay. I think she still got the hair salon. All right. No, Penelope says Dr. Heavenly sold her store. Never mind. Strike that from the record. Okay. So with that being said, so now we got Drew and Porsha beefing, but why? That's the question. Now, are they beefing over bundles? I don't know. Likely not. We did see that Porsha was supporting new cast member Kelly at her Pop Out magazine cover reveal party. So we know that at least Porsha is getting along with her. You know, I don't see Porsha posted up a lot with Shamia, which worries me. Now, granted, they could have their friendship that exists more in an offline space, but I want to know what's going on with Porsha and Shamia as well. And I'm actually excited about Drew this season. Drew is doing something that I feel like more like reality stars need to do. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. In business, right? Where you are a public persona, okay? You need to be taking photo shoots. You need to be engaging with your audience. This is one of the reasons why I like to go live with y'all, okay? It's more engagement. Y'all get to see more of who I am, and I get to see more of who y'all are, right? Okay. So I feel like Drew is definitely stepping up her social media game, okay, which I like to see. I want to see more output on the music, Drew. I definitely want to see more output on that. All right. Let's get this album out. We've been talking about this album for over a year. Let's get this album out. All right. And let's get it popping. Let's execute on the plans. Okay. Okay. Is Drew finally divorced? Oh, yes. That's Leo. Latrice from Bell Collective sells bundles too. Okay. All right. Is Drew finally divorced? That's a very good question. I don't know. Last I heard, they was living together in the house, but in separate places, a la Kim and Croy. Now, I don't think it's gotten so bad as Kim and Croy where they got to have schedules for the closet, but This is what I heard on from word on the streets. Yolanda says Snob Mob by Ming Lee is fire and it's long lasting. There you go. And if you really want to be, now I ain't gonna tell you to be messy, Drew, but if you get your hair from Ming Lee, Ming is cool with Porsha. Okay. So I don't want you to be messy, but I mean, if it's gonna create drama for the show, okay. Is Bell Collective coming back? Yes, it is. My boots on the ground tells me that they wrap filming. Okay, so we should be getting word on Bell Collective slowly but surely. Yes, loving all the promo that Drew is doing. Yes, and everybody else is chiming down in the chat about the bundles, baby. I had some more tea on Atlanta. Hold on one second. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I got some more tea for y'all on Atlanta. And it's a story we had actually talked about a little while ago. Give me a second while I pull it up. While I'm looking for this story, y'all chime down with more bundle nation. I got to see if I can find a story now. I won't even intending to talk about this. And now I can't find it. Give me one second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I should have pulled this up earlier, but I didn't think I was going to talk about this. Where it at? Because do y'all remember Tiffany, me telling y'all about a Tiffany Rose? And she had some smoke for Kenya. And from what I'm hearing, Tiffany Rose is back filming. And so I'm looking for the story so I can show you guys who she is. Yes, I found it. Stand by and hold on. Stand by. Stand by. If you remember Tiffany Rose, drop down in the chat. Here it is. Okay. So shout out to our friends over at the Bravo Shade Room. I had saw this, I thought, first on the Neighborhood Talk, but I'm glad that they have it here. All right. So Tiffany Rose is making it known that she's back filming for Real Housewives of Atlanta after Kenya's departure. Okay. And she posted these and said, quote, some fell off the boat to make room for that new. Okay. Wait, what's some exclusive? What's the exclusive, baby? Martine says, Richie, the Sky Squad and the Raindrops are pretty much the same. So text your friend Carlos and tell him he's slipping with the lives and need to go live sometimes. All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know y'all missed them lives. Yes, give this video a thumbs up, baby. Okay, so right, Brand Bella Tiffany says she's back. All right, so this is Tiffany. She posted, let me shake this up. Real Housewives of Atlanta filming today. Like, she is not playing no games. So remember, we talked about she had posted at Kenya Moore, God don't like ugly. Somebody said, what's your beef with Kenya? Tell me tomorrow. Oh my God, can't wait to tell you. She made sure to make a huge deal about me coming on the Housewives of Atlanta show. I was going to be one of the newest housewives. And she said they wanted to pit my business against hers, and she made it a huge deal. Looked up my house information in Atlanta and started to stalk me. And then she says to try and find dirt on me. It was crazy. And now look, she's fired and we have a new show coming. So I'm assuming maybe that new show is her being on the show and it being without Kenya. All right. So let me know if you guys are excited about Tiffany Rose. Yeah, I'm trying to see what they're giving. You know what I'm saying? What are they giving? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I am excited. Mostly because I feel like they are not like it's been so much drama since these new ladies have started on this show. I'm excited to see what they bring because you got to have a lot of energy, okay? If you're gonna be this big and bold with your statements, you better be bringing the Kenya. You better be bringing more than Kenya more energy, if that's even possible. And what I mean by that is, whether you like Kenya or not, Kenya knew what to do when the cameras came on, right? So as long as y'all bring that energy of like I'm here, I'm giving you all my personality. I think we could have a show. We could have a show, and I'm interested in seeing what the new ladies bring if they're very interesting. All right. S. Leo says, y'all think the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta will be good, guys? Be honest, y'all. I think it has the potential. I mean, I'm not giving up on it because I just feel like y'all know I'm a supporter of shows that heavily feature African American cast with an African. I can't even speak today, y'all. I am heavily all for shows where the cast is mostly African American. Um, I'm a big proponent of it. I'm a big proponent of keeping people who look like us working. Um, but we do want quality, right? We do want quality. And right, I'm happy for the change and some fresh storylines. That's what I want to see. And I do feel like in order to keep these shows fresh, you have to insert new cast members. We talked about this with Love and Marriage Huntsville. They regardless of whether you like the show or not, they keep new cast members coming in. They don't make any announcements, you just find out about it, right? Same with Love and Hip Hop. They cycle in people all the time. They cycle people in and out, and it's not a big deal because as long as the stories stay fresh. To me, that is what matters. As long as you, as a cast member, are bringing whatever your authentic story is, that's all that matters to me. That's really all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boo, how you doing? Um, Atlanta, I'm feeling is not going to be given what I need. I'll let you tell before I watch. Not interested at the moment. Well, and that's fair. That's fair. Because sometimes you get exhaustion from reality TV. You know what I'm saying? Laura Flawless says Drew is going to carry the season. You know, I think she has potential. I think she has strong potential. As long as my biggest criticism of Drew in the past has been that I just never have felt like we were getting the full story on anything. And I don't that could be because of production and only having 42 minutes, but I want to see more of her authentic life. And I think adding in her sister would be a great mix. I also think that adding in Portia's sister would also be helpful because Lauren was good on Portia's Family Matters. Lauren was very good on that show. If you go back and watch the show, Lauren and Dennis looked like the protagonists on her own show. Lauren and Dennis looked like the heroes by the end of that show. Let's really be real. This was Portia's show, but Porsha came out looking more like almost like the villain. And I like Porsha. Don't get me wrong. I love Porsha. Love Porsha because Porsha is gonna make her own mess. Okay, she's gonna make her own mess and she's gonna step in it and she's gonna laugh the entire time, right? But you bring in Lauren, and Lauren is a great balance for Porsha, and she's a straight shooter, which I liked. I feel the same way about having more of Drew's sister because she gave straight shooter energy too, right? She gave I'm not taking no ish. Remember how Mallory gave more energy than Cynthia at times? I feel like when you have a sister connection like that, or a familial connection like that, then it makes the person much more interesting because now you can see more of who they are through the lens of their family. Exactly. Bruce's sister don't play. And you're right. Lauren be putting Simon in his place on Instagram. Like she goes up for her sister. Right. Your sister's gonna tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's just the truth. There is nothing more interesting than a brother-sister relationship when you have a television show. Like for years, me and my sister did not get along. Okay. And nobody could pluck my nerves like my sister. But I'll go to the ends of the earth for my sister. It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can fight like cats and dogs, but at the end of the day, that's gonna be my ride or die. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen, I wish somebody would just put it in my hands. Go let me put it in my hands. It would be safe. Okay. I would hire who would I hire? I would hire Justin Diego to come and executive produce with me. Okay. Me, who else would be good? Who else in Atlanta? Okay. Yes, Justin because he got that creative eye for them edits, baby. Them edits, the edit, that show will be popping. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun. So I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to the new season of Atlanta. I'm looking forward to the new season of Potomac and Married to Medicine. I remain an optimist as much as possible because, you know, in order for me to maintain this level of energy and excitement, I have to keep myself excited to talk to you guys about it because I want to see the shows win, right? Even though I do feel like reality TV is a bit on the decline, I do feel like um I just feel like we can still support it as much as possible as long as they are at least trying to give us something good, right? Mel NYC Review says, "Who is Justin? Justin Diego, who runs the Binge Worthy YouTube channel. Definitely go check out his videos because I go up for him, right? I go up for him on YouTube. Um, and you guys know I'm pretty much positive about anybody else that's out here doing this content creator situation because it's not easy. Lord Flawless says, if I had to pick 5 housewives, past or present, from any franchise, who would I pick for like a show? If I had to pick 5 from any show, um, Nene, Bethany, Dorinda, Porsha, and I need a 5th one. What's a good 5th person, y'all? That's difficult. I was gonna say Lisa Vanderpump. No, yeah, Nene for sure, Bethany for sure, Dorinda for sure, Portia for sure, and Lisa Vanderpump. I feel like that you would have the best show. Okay, the best show. This is a good one. Vicky, Nene, LVP, Kim Richards, and Luann. Very, very good choices. T says, I'm ready. I feel like producers really like Kelly and they will make her a star on the show. I agree with you, Laretha. Reality TV needs to reinvent itself in the narratives. I think that definitely needs to happen. Not paid by anyone. Hey, boo, says Nene, Bethany, Porsha, Kenya, and Leanne from Dallas. I thought about Leanne from Dallas. I did. Oh, it crossed my mind, but I didn't know if y'all would remember how much energy she gave. Yeah, a friend of Kim Richards. That do y'all remember Kim Richards getting into it with Natalie Nunn? I forgot what show it was on. What show was that on that Kim Richards and Natalie Nunn got into it? And she got all up in Natalie Nunn's face. It was good too. Okay. Hmm. It was good. What show was it? Y'all know what show it was? What show was it? Oh, I cannot remember. Family Boot Camp or something like that. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yes. Letty Betty, the mother daughter show. Um. Oh, honorable mention: Monica from Salt Lake City. Um. hmm, I don't know about. I would put Monica on Traders, and I know there was a whole thing about that, but that's where I would put her before I put her back on Housewives. I just feel like when you get to the point, I already know that there are a lot of housewives that leak information. Um, I feel like leaking information and being, it just it's just weird. And there was too many allegations of stalking, driving by the houses and stuff like that. That I just feel like when you get to that point, I feel like no, you shouldn't be on the show with these people. Then you should just make your money, talking about the shows or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Candy giving lessons, singing lessons to Luann, baby. That would be something right there. Duets, housewives duets. Okay. All right. So listen, y'all, that's all the tea that we got. I just wanted to hop on here and get with y'all live. For those of you guys who are watching this later, of course, like I said, we will have timestamps in the video for each story because I want to make sure that people, the hit it and quit it people get it the way they want it, but my crew can get it. We can get all into the nitty gritty and into the weeds. Okay, Karen on a show would be good. Ooh, Candy's Cabaret, baby. You need to pitch that. You need to pitch that. Legit, Boundless. You need to pitch that. I'm serious. I'm not even joking. I am not joking. You need to pitch that. You really need to pitch that. That is like that right there. That has potential. Okay. That has potential. Shoot them a DM. Shoot them a DM. Candace Cabaret in the dungeon, baby. In the dungeon. Okay. All right, y'all. So listen, thank you guys for tuning in, tapping in on this Good Friday. I love chatting with y'all. Y'all like actually chatting with y'all is more fun than actually talking about the stuff. So I'm super excited about that. If you guys are not following me on my other YouTube channel, be sure to head on over to Richie Skye in real life. It is more in line with my day-to-day business, which is travel and coaching. So if you guys are interested in any of that, get YouTube mentorship, selling digital products online, that is my thing over there on that channel. We talk all about that. I give a lot of free game on that channel, as well as I take you guys on some of my travels as well. So be sure to tap into that. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like reality TV related content, because listen, y'all, we need the engagement to keep it going. And with that being said, y'all, happy Friday. Y'all go out and do something nice for yourselves today. If you are here in the DMV area, it is a gorgeous day outside. It is super hot. So stay hydrated. And with that being said, if anything else happens, definitely believe I will drop back in with another video. We have some more exclusive content coming for the members. I just haven't had time to sit down and edit. But once I do, it will go up on the members portal as well. And then it'll be here on the main channel about a week later. That's how we're usually working it out. So members get the exclusive first. I'm still working on the Supercell review. So be on the lookout for that for the members. And with that being said, y'all know I love y'all, and I will catch you in the next video.